Hello, hello, hello. Hey, this is Kisa. This is Coach K coming in live, coming in hot on this Friday, January 10th. No, I don't know. Put on a little lipstick here so I can at least look presentable to the people as they see me and as they come on into this live. So just putting on a little lipstick here. Real informal live today. This is Kisa, Coach K. Just trying to look a little better than what I did when I first came on here. That's looking a little bit better, y'all. A little bit better. But happy Friday, happy day, happy day. I hope all is well with you. It looks a little better. Just trying to make sure I don't look too rough on here. Oh gosh. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you why I'm here. My name is Kisa Sharp. I'm also known as Coach K. And, I've had a YouTube channel for a while. And if I were to be honest with you, I have not really understood, how to utilize and how to harness the power of YouTube, if I'm very frank with you. And I thought, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not, what's the correct way to say it? I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not going to, continue to put things on pause. I'm going to figure it out as I go. There's a principle where you figure it out as you go. You get in action. And in the corporate space, we call it on the job training, right? So for YouTube, this is going to be on the job training. And I'm going to just go. And I want to come back and I want to reset some expectations because I started it and I had a great idea, last year in 2024, but I didn't quite live up to that expectation. This year, I will. And I will actually exceed it because I understand a little bit more about what I'm doing now. So I'm going to capitalize on that little bit more that I understand and keep on running on. So anyway, who am I? First and foremost, that would be important, right? My name is Kisa. I'm Coach K, Kisa Sharp, Coach K, certified life coach, also known as AKA. I am an AKA, Alpha Kappa Alpha, by the way, but also known as, in this particular case, also known as Coach K, double certified life coach. Okay. And my focus in this channel is to help you live above it. Above what? Glad you asked. Live above emotional abuse and narcissistic relationships, whether you're in it, whether you're coming out of it, or whether you are contemplating going into it, whether you're at the start of it, okay? Helping you live above it and live victorious over it, okay? And I was very intentional about not just saying narcissistic abuse, but also emotional abuse, because how many of you know that when you have a heart that is empathetic and you love people, manipulators will use that against you. Manipulators will use it against you because your heart goes before you. Like in everything that you do, you lead with your heart. And emotional manipulators, and just say people who are manipulative as a general rule, and I'm definitely including in that category narcissists. I'm definitely including them in that category. But they will do things, they will take advantage of you. And I want to be careful about saying that because here's the deal: when you throw around that word, narcissistic personality disorder is an official diagnosis, okay? It's an official diagnosis. So I want to be careful about throwing that word around and utilizing that term. But make no mistake, people definitely exhibit behavior and have narcissistic traits. So let's make no mistake about that. Narcissistic personality disorder. And here's the funny part about that, y'all. They have these statistics in which they say, oh, people love to throw around the words narcissism, but technically there's such a small percentage of the population diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder. Okay, to that in which I respond, yeah, there's a small percentage, because how many of you know anyone who's narcissistic who's going to line up to have someone officially diagnosed? I'm like, did it take you all going to school to have to recognize that one? Someone who's genuinely narcissistic, they're not going in the psychologist chair to sit down and to say, "Diagnose me. I have a problem. I'm in love with myself and I don't see anyone else." No. It's the last thing they're gonna do. They don't care. That's not funny. 'Cause I've been in a relationship with a narcissist before. It is not funny, or at least someone who exemplifies narcissistic traits. It is not funny at all. But I'm just saying, I'm like, did it take you all going to school for that? I mean, I can tell you from the school of life and from dealing with them, they're not going to go and sit down and be diagnosed because they don't think they have a problem. They think you have a problem. They think the dog has a problem. They think the cat has the problem, but not them, right? Not them. So anyway, just wanting you to know that we're just gonna talk through it, right? We're not trying to diagnose anyone, but you certainly know when you have been the victim of narcissistic behavior or someone who has exemplified a narcissistic trait. You certainly know that, and we don't need anyone to diagnose that to be able to say that. And that's key set. If that's a point of contention, no worries. But hey, that's where I am in this space, and it's not a point that I'm going to debate. And that's why I wanted to make sure to add in there the part about emotional abuse, because we do know when we have been emotionally abused and manipulated. We do know that. And if we don't know, we know the after effects of it. Yeah, we know the after effects of it. So anyway, I'm just coming to you today and I wanted to set the intention and I want to set the expectation because I believe that it's time for us to heal. I believe that. And I believe that healing is possible, and healing and then having great relationships therefore is possible. I see so many of my sisters and brothers who just talk about how hard things are in the dating arena, how hard it is, how challenging it is. Well, some of it is challenging because it is a new day. But sometimes we haven't healed, y'all. Sometimes that's part of it. Let me give you an example. I'm a recent divorcee. As of last year, late last year, fall last year. And I had so many people come in my ear and tell me, it's gonna take you a while. You're just gonna feel like your heart is, out there outside of your body and that it lives in that person. It's gonna take you a long time. Y'all, I don't receive that. I don't receive that. I don't receive that it has to take me a while to heal. I don't receive that. And I have so forgiven the person that I was married to because I'm not looking to blame. I'm not looking to place any responsibility on them. I take responsibility for my part. Two people were involved in that relationship, so therefore we know that two people had a part in it. I'm not interested in sharing their story and what they did specifically. What I will share is the lessons that I have learned as a result thereof. That's it. I wish them the best. Divorced as of the fall, he could be married today, and I wish him the best. I wish the young lady the best. Pray that he healed. Pray that God did something supernatural to heal him. Pray that, that he's learned from some of his mistakes and we move on. And I'm being serious about that. There's no malice, there's no bad feelings wishing him. No. God, I am not, please don't hear what I'm not saying. I'm not rushing into a relationship. I'm not rushing into something. But am I walking around with my head downtrodden and downcast and sad and broken and life is just not the same anymore? No, no, no. Perhaps it's a testament of God's, no perhaps in it. It is a testament of God's goodness on my life. It's a testament of that. It's a testament of that. And that's what it is. It's because of him that I'm able to say that I'm healed. I'm not angry at anyone. I'm able to say that. and I move forward unapologetically. I had love for that person at one point, but we're not together now. So I unapologetically, and I'm open to what the Spirit of God wants to do. I'm not going to close him off and say my soul is still attached to this person and I can't move on. That's not me. That's not me. It's not me. If it's you, I don't minimize your experience because each of our experiences is different. But I just have chosen to heal and I've chosen to let it go. Is there some residue? Absolutely. But do I believe that through my faith and do I believe that through the power of God that he's able to speed up natural timing or not allow the ramifications or certain processes or certain things that come as a result of divorce? Absolutely. Hear the balance on that. I am not saying I'm ready to rush into another relationship. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm also not saying that I am devastated. I am not devastated that I am a recent divorcee. I'm not devastated. I'm actually at peace, very much at peace. And that's what I pray for. So that's what we're going to look at on this channel. We're going to look at, I don't want to say fast tracking, but we want to look at walking in and manifesting healing from those emotional wounds. And emotional wounds is a wide open topic, intentionally wide open, as far to the right and to the left as my hands can go, and then even farther. It's a wide open arena because it can be caused by anything. There are emotional wounds caused by friends. There are emotional wounds caused by relatives. There are emotional wounds caused by spouses. There are emotional wounds that we cause unto ourselves. Yeah, we betray ourselves sometimes. But here's what I do know: healing is not only possible, but healing is your right. I don't want to live this life broken or allowing my identity to be attached to someone else, allowing my identity to be wrapped up in someone else because of what they did. No, the Bible is very clear. We reap what we sow. Okay? The Bible is very clear on that. So I don't need to go around and be judge and jury for someone and what they did. No, the Bible is clear. God is the judge. Okay? He's the one who rules, who reigns, and people, as a result of their own actions, there are certain things that come into their lives. I'm not wishing anything on anyone. Lord knows I've made my mistakes. And I need some mercy. And I believe God for that. So I'm not wishing anything evil upon anyone. But I'm just saying things have a way of taking care of themselves. And ultimately, to those who have inflicted harm upon you, emotionally and in some cases physically, the best response that you can give them is your healing and your success. And that's what I'm committed to. I'll use examples and I'll talk about, what people do through some of I've counseled so many clients and coached so many clients and heard so many stories. Okay. I would never share the identity of my clients, but we can all learn and we can all grow thereby. So we'll be talking through those things in some of the lessons that I've learned relationally, in the workplace, and in life in general. So again, I'm Keisha Sharp. I'm also known as Coach K, and this channel is dedicated to helping you heal from narcissistic abuse and emotional abuse of any form. Normally, the two go hand in hand. All right. So that's what we're dedicated to. And let's take off. Let's go. All right. So I just wanted to come and reintroduce myself. I feel like I've been a little random on YouTube, but I do understand I have a voice. And I do believe that I can help some people. I don't believe that my training, I don't believe that it should go in vain. And I don't believe that the lessons that I have gleaned from the training are just for me. No, I wanna be able to help some people because God knows I have come to YouTube, and YouTube has helped me on so many things that I cannot even imagine. YouTube University, right? Just whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're trying to learn, come to YouTube University, and YouTube has you covered. So, in honesty, it's about me really sewing back into the platform and wanting to be a blessing. So, let's go, y'all, and let's make 2025 the best year yet. All right. For those of you who are supporting me and have supported and commented and liked and shared, thank you so much. I'll continue to need your support. I'm asking you for your support. If it makes a difference, if it's just a like, if it's sharing the broadcast, thank you for it in advance. Okay. I'm expecting great things in 2025, and I know that I cannot do it without your support. So I thank you for it, and I look forward to us thriving, healing, and moving forward in 2025. I'm Keisha Sharp, certified life coach, also known as Coach K. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Have a great day and a great weekend, too.